She goes like stick, mate. You'll be able to give yourself speeding tickets and save times.
So how much is it?
Well, it's not an original HDT, it's a mock-up. But they've done a brilliant job on the bodywork. You'd never be able to pick it. It's an unheard of figure for a machine of this calibre, mate. I'm actually only able to do it because it's a lease. It's like going through the dealership, son. I'm tempted. Anyway, have a think about it, yeah? Because any cheaper, it'd be criminal.
Sensible, I'll tell you what.
I'm glad you could make it. You're late again.
Yeah, sorry, my car broke down. Bryce gave me a lift in. Bryce Richards, Senior Sergeant Croydon.
Senior Sergeant?
Yeah. Come through here, you can use the sink. Guys, this is Bryce.
Hi.
G'day. Yeah. Bryce?
G'day, mate. How you doing?
Good, thanks.
Boss, we've had a report of a burg over at Trailblaze Tyres. Do you want me to go over PJ?
Mate, how are you? You've had a bit of an accident, I see.
Yeah, just checking out a cab.
There you go, mate. Sorry about that. Bryce runs Spin Motors.
Ah, so what, you going to sell him a car?
Well, could sure do with one.
So the one that goes, because he needs one.
Boss, that was Hatice. She's got a female shoppy at the chemist.
Rightio. Cooper?
Yeah.
As soon as Mr. Richards has finished cleaning his jacket, I'd appreciate if you put one on and start your shift. You've got a job to do as well.
As soon as Mr. Richards has cleaned his jacket.
Oh, no.
No, well, I mean, seriously, the boss could be a bit more civil. I introduced the guy as Bryce.
Yes, and we were busy and you were late.
Yes, I was late, but Bryce got me to work, didn't he?
Don't take it personally.
Dash, I take it personally because it is personal. He comes down on me like a ton of bricks every chance he gets.
You come good.
You know, I look at a guy like Bryce. He's his own boss and he's going places, you know? And I think to myself, stuff the boss.
I was at the front of the store and she took it when I was talking to another customer. I turned back to Mrs. Knowles. She was walking straight out the door.
Right, is that what happened, Mrs. Knowles?
Yes. Yes, I took it.
Okay, we'll have to go down the station.
Mrs. Knowles, is there any reason why you didn't pay?
I don't know what came over me. I just...
That's all right.
I don't want to make her feel this upset. But she did take something.
That's right, mate. There's obviously been an offence committed, so you did the right thing, okay? Mrs. Knowles, let's go down the station, please. You can answer the rest of the questions down there. Let's go.
And is the car still where you left it? Okay, yes, I've got that. As soon as I detect the concerns,
This way, please, Mrs. Knowles. It's just through here.
Cooper?
Yeah.
This your shoplifter?
Yeah, Carmel Knowles. Hatice called us in. She stole this nebulizer.
What do you intend to do with it?
We'll interview her and charge her.
She seems very upset.
She got caught.
Yeah, all right, don't keep her waiting. What do you know about Carmel Knowles?
Regardless of that, Mrs. Knowles, you stole the item. You admitted that to us at the shop.
I panicked. I am in a particularly difficult financial situation right now.
For the purpose of the tape, Senior Sergeant Croydon has entered the room.
It might have been more appropriate for you to mention that to the chemist before you decided to remove his merchandise without paying.
Constable Cooper, can I have a word, please?
Interview suspended at 9:55 a.m. for Senior Sergeant Croydon to speak to Constable Cooper. I won't take long.
Just done some checking into your shoplifter.
You don't trust me?
The woman stole a nebulizer. I thought somebody should try and find out why.
And did you?
Her husband was killed in an accident about 3 months ago. She's unemployed and she now finds herself the sole parent of 2 young girls.
Well, I mean, she might have told us
She's
that,
also
yeah.
being given the runaround by a bunch of bureaucratic idiots in a life insurance company.
Boss, Hatice called us in to deal with an offence, and that's what we're doing.
I've spoken to Hatice, and he thinks that in the circumstances, this is not the correct course of action. Sometimes we have to be flexible.
Okay, so what do we do now?
Well, you're going to go back in there and issue Mrs. Knowles with a formal caution.
Me?
Got a problem with that?
No, I just thought you might like to do it, seeing as you sorted things out. This is an official caution, Mrs. Knowles. Any further offence will lead to a court appearance in the future.
So I'm not being charged.
That's right.
Excuse me a minute. Something I meant to mention, Mrs. Knowles. I've spoken to the chemist and he's happy to organise an account for anything you might need urgently.
Thank you. Been very kind.
Take care of yourself.
Boss, can I have a word, please? Look, I know you think I've got a lot to learn, but you made me feel like a total idiot in front of that woman in there.
Well, it certainly wasn't my intention to do that.
Well, you did, and I don't think it was necessary.
Policing is about more than just punishing people. We have to use our discretion and treat each situation on its merits.
Boss, anybody can make an excuse for doing something wrong.
Yeah, and we have to check their reasons. For example, if a woman steals a medical necessity, I think you can assume for something other than its resale value.
No, he did it to show me up.
He did it because the woman needed help.
Yeah, can I please have the number for Truman Mechanics, please? Yeah. It's going to cost me a packet to fix this bucket of bolts. Oh, shut up.
Hey, chill out, Coop.
Jeez, most people have bad hair days. Adam has bad car days. Sell it. It's a bucket of bolts, mate. It only cost you money.
Hey, Bazza, how you going? Yeah. No, mate, listen, my car's
Is that a personal call?
Yeah, hang on, mate. Yeah, it's my mechanic.
The running sheets first. The brief you promised me this morning, then personal calls, all right?
Yep, righto.
Oh, how'd you guys go?
Oh, a brick through the window and hauled out 4 tyres. I can't believe that 4 tyres would cost $3,500.
A set of Simmons with radial Pirellis.
Pirellis, eh?
Ah, do I sense a love of cars?
Maybe you do.
Anyway, they did a good job. There were no prints.
Mate, I've got something else for you. I had a call this morning from a young bloke, Eddie Regazzini.
Yep.
He left his XRX Falcon in the steam packet car park overnight. When he got back there this morning, cab had been stripped.
Oh, so a bit of a shopping spree,
I
eh?
love their muscle cars in the country, don't
Oh, yes, spare parts keep us busy, mate.
What, organised racket sort of things, is it?
No,
Yeah,
local
Adam.
refit, usually.
Rice, how you doing?
Hey, what time are you having lunch? At least Craig and me are heading over to the Imperial. Wondered if you want to join us.
Mate, we don't get a lunch break.
You're kidding me?
Nope.
Oh, that's a shame, because you could have met Elise. Had a gab about the car. Not that I'm trying to change your mind or anything.
Listen, mate, I'll meet you down there for a couple of minutes, but I can't stay for lunch.
All right, then. Great.
All right.
See you then.
And by the way, I've changed my mind about the car, too.
Anyone hungry?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go and get the lunches if you want.
Oh, good man. There's no ulterior motive there, of course.
No, I get them every day.
Good.
Rice.
Hey, mate. Hey, come with Elise.
Yeah, sure.
Elise, this is Adam Cooper. Elise Cardis.
Nice to meet you, Adam.
Hey, sit down. I'll get you a glass, mate.
Yeah, no, mate, don't worry about it. I'm on duty.
Right.
Bryce tells me you're buying the beast.
Yeah? Yeah, I am, actually.
Yeah?
He tells me you've just been overseas.
Yeah, I flew back from London on Friday.
Excellent.
It's a bit depressing being back here, though.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. But I start studying this week at St David's, so...
Yeah, Lisa's doing tourism and hospitality, right?
Yeah.
Oh, cheap tickets for you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm hanging out to go on a trip, actually.
Oh, well, give me some time and I'll sell you a ticket and be your tour guide.
To move it on. Cheers.
Cheers.
And you're going to love the car, Adam.
I got the loan approved, so I'm pretty happy about that.
Yeah?
Needs a new sound system though, mate. I'll do your deal on a stereo. You won't want to get out of the car.
You want to pick it up in the morning?
I should have the cheque by then. Is that all right?
That'd be stupid. Whatever, mate.
Fish of the day. Be right back with yours and lunches for your lot, I reckon.
Better get back to work.
Hey, here he is. I thought you got lost, mate.
Chris was a bit busy.
Oh, yeah, you mean Barry the mechanic was a bit busy,
well,
don't
life's
you?
a bit short, mate, to worry about cars.
Do you reckon there's a link between this stripped ute and the stolen tyre?
Well, hard to say at this stage, but we lifted some prints.
What did they take exactly?
Back on the station receiving.
Bucket seats, steering wheels, sports dash, badge.
Hey, XRS Falcon accessories and mag wheels go nicely together.
We got a fatality on Patterson's Road. Received that. We're on our way. Over.
Adam, can you lock off that end, thanks? What's
the story?
1 male driver, late 20s, cervical fractures, instant death.
Okay, we'll get some more details off you in a sec.
It's gone bum up into the pole, must have snapped the tail shaft.
Mount Thomas 208 to VKC for a car check.
Airbag didn't go off.
I probably didn't have any.
No, this model should have. Poor bugger. Better get on to AIS about that.
Oscar X-ray Foxtrot 598.
Stand by 208. Just confirming.
Hey, PJ, check this out, mate.
X-ray Foxtrot 598.
See the compliance plate there? Those pop rivets? They're wrong tight. See this damage around here? It's been bodgy.
There's an RCB note on this car's file. It was written off 9 months ago.
So what's it doing here?
Well, according to the insurance company, that particular statesman was written off last February, stacked into a semi.
So what's it doing involved in a fatality here today?
Obviously a rebirth.
Ben's been explaining to me that what they do is they buy a write-off from the wrecker's yard and then they go and steal another car of the same make and model and then they marry the compliance plates with the engine.
These people must be vultures.
Yeah. Adzo, I'll get you to do a follow-up of those thefts. We need to do a round of the spare parts outlets.
PJ, my shift has just finished. Can I do that in the morning?
All right, first thing.
Yeah, good.
Seem to be feeling a little bit better.
I am feeling a bit better. Tell you why, I'm going over to the credit card to pick up a big fat check.
The thing is, with these rackets, the car looks good, the rego's legit. To your average punter, it's an ordinary second-hand vehicle.
Yeah, but things like airbags are missing from it. Oh, it's no good.
Well, yeah, get out of the way. Airbags cost $700, and no crook's going to spend that sort of money.
No, isn't it amazing how money can
Hey,
clear
Bazza.
your conscience for you?
Car check out.
How much did you say you paid for that?
12 grand.
Bargain, mate. That isn't a mock-up.
Really?
Dead set market HD too.
You sure?
Oh, original mouldings, engine, the lot. You're going to be able to insure that baby for at least 20 grand. Where'd you pick it up from?
Private sale.
Sale of the century, mate.
Do you want a beer?
Thank you. Oh, the morning. You look bright.
Yeah, and on time thanks to my sexy new car.
You bought a car?
Yeah, go and have a look.
Go and have a look. Hey, Edzo, you got a new car?
Yeah, mate.
Tell me you didn't buy it from Bryce Richards.
No, it was a private sale, actually.
No, I was just speaking to the widow from yesterday's crash victim, and apparently that rebirth came from your mate at Spin Motors.
PJ, you're jumping the gun. I mean, just because they bought it from Spin Motors doesn't mean Bryce had anything to do with the rebirth.
Lads, you have to admit that it was suspiciously cheap for a flash comment.
Mate, I can't help you. I don't know anything about dodgy deals, and I'm sure Bryce would have nothing to do with them, okay?
Well, you've got yourself a dead set hoon,
Good job on the bodywork, but the colour's shocking.
So you definitely didn't get the car from Spin Motors?
Mate, I bought it from a friend. A girl I know, all right?
I mean, how can you be sure that Bryce Richards is involved?
Well, we're not sure as yet. We're going to check out his police books.
So what exactly are you looking for?
Well, we've traced the buyer of the engine from yesterday's fatal. On the 5th of March, one Jake Levy bought a wrecked Statesman Caprice from Malden Wreckers Auction.
So who's Jake Levy? Have you spoken to him?
Yes, and here's the best part. All the personal details used for the sale, the name, address, driver's licence, are his.
So what's the problem?
He wasn't even in the country on the day of the auction. He was lying on a beach in Kuta.
His hotel's confirmed it.
So what's going on? Somebody found a way of successfully using somebody else's details.
Yeah, it looks like it. And 10 to 1, Jake Levy is the name used to register these rebirths.
So if we find Jake Levy's name in Spin Motors books...
Yeah.
Boss, can I go out for half an hour to organise my insurance?
Yes, you better go. Can I drive around that heap of junk uninsured?
How's it going? All the boys at the station green with envy. Pretty impressed. Everything all right? Yeah. What? Mate, I just want to know if everything's above board with the car. It's an unheard of price, as you say, and Is there anything I should know?
Hey, would I sell a friend, let alone a lease, a shonky vehicle? I don't deal in chunky vehicles, full stop, Adam. You got all the paperwork, see for yourself, it's all in order. Yeah, no, it's just the financial commitment I'm a bit freaked out about. I'll catch you later. Stop being a copper for once in your life, Coop. Just enjoy it. Yeah, see ya. And get on to Craig, organise that stereo, and you'll really be laughing.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Wait. What are you up to?
I was just speaking to Bryce about a stereo system.
Yeah? Thought you were going to check out insurance.
Yeah, I am. I'm going to do that now. See you back at the station.
Yeah, righto.
Hi there, fellas. You here with Adam, or is there something else I can do for you?
No, we're doing a check on LMCT police books. You mind if we take a look?
No worries. Come on through.
Thanks.
Incoming outgoing vehicles, 97 and 98.
Right.
Need any earlier than that?
No, that'll be fine, thanks, Mr. Richards.
Looking for anything in particular?
No, it's just routine, thank you.
Right. My salesman's on a break. Can I leave you to it?
Sure, thanks.
Thompson, Ryder, hold that. Levy, here we go. Jake Levy, Holden Caprice Sedan on the 14th of March.
You haven't even questioned him.
And I wouldn't think about tipping him off either, Adam.
That sucks.
Now tell us what you really think, Adzo.
This wouldn't happen to be personal bias, would it?
Of course it's personal. The guy's my friend.
Friend or no friend, Adam, you make sure you keep this investigation professional. Is that clear?
You've got to detach yourself from this.
Look, I know Bryce is not involved in this.
Then you've got nothing to worry about.
Yeah, but PJ and Ben are not considering all the angles. I mean, this Levy bloke, we should be looking more closely at him.
I'm sure they will if things point back to him.
And in the meantime, Bryce gets hauled over the coals.
Adam, somebody has been killed because of this rebirthing business. It is very serious.
Yeah, I know.
Can I offer you some advice? Stay completely out of it until you've got something concrete to offer. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Will you please take a close look at this Levy
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
How you going with those thefts, Adam?
Well, you want to pin them on Bryce as well, do you, mate?
Oh, come on, mate. We're not trying to pin anything on Bryce.
You and PJ are going in half-cocked looking for the easiest target. That's what I see.
OK, mate, tell me, what's going on? What are you trying to cover up for this friend of yours or what?
I'm not trying to cover up for a friend. This has got nothing to do with my friends.
You get, this is starting to look sus for you, all right?
Stuart.
The bigger this thing gets.
Cooper, you can finish that in here, thank you. I want you to simmer down and get focused, Cooper. These friends of yours are becoming a disruption.
I've told you this is not about my friends.
No, it's about a car thrown together by some slimy con merchant in which an innocent young bloke with kids was killed yesterday.
Yes, Ben, I understand that, OK? And I also understand that we have to find whoever's responsible.
Yeah.
But Bryce is not one of them.
Well, he's looking pretty dodgy.
Oh, because you decide so, is that why?
cut it
Ben
out,
and
Cooper.
PJ are just trying to do their job. Now, you toe a professional line on this. Could be serious consequences. And Cooper... And that'll be all, thank you. I have to say, I'm not entirely over the moon about how this new car of yours is going to present to the community.
Excuse me?
It's just that we have enough hoons of the civilian variety. I just hope that you are mature enough not to let this vehicle influence your behaviour.
I am not going to let this vehicle...
It's just that this is a very small town full of people with very cautious outlook.
Well, that's their problem, not mine.
No, it's my problem, your responsibility.
All right, so what do you want me to do? Do you want me to go back on the deal? Is that what you
Don't
want?
get petulant. I am just voicing my concerns.
Look, boss, I just would have thought that a new car would be less of a problem for you than that rust bucket that I was driving around.
Just remember, the car does not make the man.
Yeah. The situation with Bryce is really starting to jack me off, I'll tell you what.
You know, don't worry about it. Just don't get involved.
He's a friend, you know. I mean, it's just difficult, that's all.
So, completely off the record, Adam. Is this friend somehow involved with your car?
I've got half a mind to get rid of this bloody car.
I'm just asking.
Anyway, I feel like I've sort of overcommitted myself financially, you know.
Oh, look at this way. You've got no debts.
Madam, can I see inside your bag? No. Excuse me. She's just stolen something. This woman's got no reason to do
She
has
it in her bag. Let's just relax. Hey, what the hell's going on?
Can I have a look inside your bag, please, Mrs.
Richards.
I can't believe this is happening.
It's okay.
Crystal perfume together.
Is this it?
You see, she's a thief. I forgot to pay.
Ladies, just calm down, please.
Adam, she's just forgot to pay, that's all. Oh, looks like this woman wants us to lay charges. Please, look, I've got money. She hasn't been filling herself lately. Come on, do us a favour, Bryce. I've got a job to do. Adam, please. Okay, I'll see what I can do. How would you feel if this was settled with payment? Look, I'm really sorry about this whole situation.
Oh, look, I'm not really sure that that's the best answer.
Okay, if Mr. Richards was to pay for the item, would you still want to lay a complaint? All right, seeing as you're unsure, how about we leave the situation as it stands, we give Mrs. Richards a warning, and I report this back to my sergeant?
Yeah, I guess so, yes.
Thanks.
There you go. So who am I, Adam? The invisible woman?
Well, the situation needed to be resolved. I mean, you could have spoken up.
Oh, yeah, like when? You and Bryce had it wrapped up so quickly.
Well, it was the logical thing to do, Dash.
Yeah, for a mate's mum.
How did I know you were going to say something like that, eh?
Well, it's true. You let Bryce railroad you right into it.
Dash, the boss has asked me to be more flexible, so I use my discretion.
Ah, well, that's great. On the running sheet now, my name's going to be attached to your discretion.
Okay.
You better sign that first at the end of the day, Adam.
That was forensics at VEU. They've managed to restore the original VIN number. The chassis belongs to a statesman, still listed as stolen and unrecovered.
Now recovered.
Jeez, I hope the original owner wasn't planning on getting their car back.
What have you come up with, Doyle?
Well, I looked into Jake Levy further, and now he's working in a shop in St David's called Spin Access. It's music, selling CDs.
Access? Is there a link?
Yeah, it's the sound accessories counterpart to Spin Motors.
I wonder if Bryce Richards has access to employee details of this place.
He wouldn't be the only one that works for the Spin Empire.
He could be involved somewhere in the loop.
Is there enough evidence in his LMCT books to pin him?
No, not at this stage.
Then I think you're going to have to find another witness.
Well, someone at the Wreckers might know his face.
Boss, there's been another shoppy, this time at Thomasina's Ladies Wear. Oh, I'll come with you.
Oh, by the way, the crash victim's wife told me that they bought that car on hire purchase, but because it was listed stolen at time of sale, the insurance company have disallowed her claim.
So is she still going to have to pay it off?
Yep, as if losing a husband isn't bad enough. They landed with a big fat debt, the mongrels.
Mate, hey, look, I can't thank you enough for helping the shop, no drama. Look, my mother hasn't been feeling herself lately.
It's okay. Look, I've actually come in to ask you for a favour.
Sure, what's up?
It's the financial side of things. Listen, I've just seriously really overcommitted myself. I love the car, but I just can't afford to be in debt at the moment, you know what I mean?
Sure.
So I was wondering if maybe you could reverse the sale?
Ooh, yeah, no worries with me. But I'll have to speak with Elise about it. Ultimately, it's her call, yeah?
All right, I'll leave it with you.
Yeah, sure. Adam!
Yeah?
See you later, yeah?
Yeah.
Come in.
Just through here, please, Mrs. Richards.
Adam!
Thanks very much. Adam, we need an IBR check, please.
Fair enough.
You know the offender, Cooper.
I've met her once, that's all. Bryce. Yeah, it's Adam, mate. Listen, Yeah, no, don't worry about that. Listen, they've just brought your mother in again.
Mrs. Richards, you seemed very keen to pay for the top after we arrived. Is there any reason why you didn't pay for it in the first place? Apparently, you've already been given one warning today.
Oh, God, I'm sick.
What?
I'm sick. I can't help myself. I need help.
I'm
Full
sure
price, all theft.
Full.
Excuse me, Senior Constable. Can we please have a word outside?
Excuse me, Mrs. Richards. She's obviously got a problem, but we're still going to have to charge her.
Yeah, maybe suggest some counselling while we're at it.
Hey, listen, have you told the boss about the other incident?
No, not yet.
Oh, well, maybe now is the time to speak up.
Yeah, good luck, Adam.
What's happening? You're not charging her, are you? Look, mate, it's not looking good. Oh, please, help us out here, Adam. She has a problem. This will just push her over the edge. I'm doing the most I can. I'm doing you a favour with the car. I know you are. Sit down and relax. I'll do the best I can, I said.
Constable.
It's okay, it's sorted out.
Well, let's hope so. Where are today's running sheet?
On my desk.
I'd like to see them on my desk, please. Discretion? You let a woman off on a shoplifting charge, she immediately goes out and reoffends, and you tell me you were using discretion?
Well, I think what Adam's trying to explain is that, well, because the shopkeeper didn't feel comfortable about laying a complaint, he felt that it was a better option
I'm not interested in what Cooper felt. That is not proper police procedure.
Well, I tried doing what you suggested yesterday.
I beg your pardon?
Well, we cautioned Carmel Knowles at your request.
Entirely different circumstances, Cooper. And I ascertained my facts. And that situation cannot be compared to this fiasco. This Richards woman's obviously a kleptomaniac.
Perhaps all the more reason for a little bit of compassion, boss?
All the more reason to put her before the courts and let the system get her some help. Now get out there and re-interview her in relation to the offence at the gift shop.
How do you like my new snack menu? I recommend the bruschetta.
Oh, God, a bag of twisties will do me, thank you.
Philistine. The bruschetta.
No, don't do that. It's just very expensive chopped tomato on toast. Cheese on toast, much cheaper.
Oh, nothing like a bit of retail therapy to make you feel like you belong.
You've got yourself a flashy car, eh? Trying to compete with me.
Yes. Can I have 5 pots, please?
I see what I can do.
Thank you. Hey, Dash. I just wanted to thank you for trying to cover my butt today with the boss.
Well, it's okay. Learned something myself.
What? There's one set of rules for senior sergeants and one for peasants.
No, that I should have spoken up today in the shop, not let you make the decision.
Hey, Bryce. How you doing? Do you want a beer? No. Could we have a word outside first, privately? Sure. What's going on? I thought you were going to help us out. There's not much room to move with the previous charges. Oh, for God's sake, Adam, there's got to be something you can do. Will you come in here, please? Listen, if I could, I would. She needs a break, Adam. She's trying to overcome this problem. That's why we moved to this one-horse bloody town in the first place. I thought we were friends. Price, my hands are tied. Well, you can forget about the reversal for the car sale then, mate. You can stuff your overcommitment. See how that feels.
Oh, good morning.
Morning.
You're early. You sleep in your car.
No. How are you? Ben in yet?
Ben, no, I don't know. Adam, you...
What? I don't know if he is. I'm not sure.
All right, I'm off to the records to do an ID check.
Good on you.
Okay, how are you?
Good, I'm good.
Nick, I'm just going out for a sec. I'll be back.
Morning, buddy.
Let's have a talk, Bryce. No deal, I said. Look, mate, I know about the car. Check's been banked, Adam. Then buy it back. Come on, Bryce, I will keep it quiet.
What do you want about?
I ran a computer check on the car and I know it's stolen.
News to me.
Crap, Bryce, don't rope me into this. You will go down harder than I will.
Yeah, and how will you manage that? You couldn't put a kite string.
Okay, so there's no way that you will buy this car back. Please.
You gotta be joking. I don't know a thing about it being hot. Anyway, buy it back. Be knowingly buying stolen goods.
Well, I'll see what I can find out then.
You do, and your colleagues might find out about your car. That wouldn't look too good, would it?
Oh, Adam, the boss was wondering where you were.
Yeah?
Oh, where did you go?
I went to check up on the Delaneyburg to see if the neighbours had come home, but no, they weren't there. Do you want a cup of tea?
No, thanks.
Is that the end of the sugar, is it?
Yeah, I think so. Hey, Ben, you know that argument we had about Bryce yesterday?
Ben, Max, have a word?
Yeah, mate, sure. Just be a sec.
Okay.
What about it?
Nothing. I just wanted to apologise, that's all.
No worries. Better put sugar on the shopping list, eh?
Yeah.
Here we go. Malden Records and St David's had an auction yesterday, sold a Fairmont gear to guess who?
Jake Levy.
Did you get a description?
Pretty vague. Could be Bryce Richards, same age, same build.
Right, well, we're going to have to catch him in the act. Let's see if we can serve him up a vehicle that he can't refuse.
You want to set him up?
Yeah, see if this Bryce takes the bait.
Well, we're going to have to be pretty smart about this because the bloke's pretty cluey.
Yeah, and patient by the sound of it. It could take days or weeks before he bites.
Now, let's see if we can get someone to tip him off.
Adam, the council has given us a Fairmont gear. We'll plant it. All you have to do is tell him about it.
Tell Bryce you got this mate. Lives in such and such street, got this car he wants to sell.
You've got to be joking.
Adam, if you trust him, this will put him in the clear.
I can't believe you're putting this on me.
We're not putting it on you, we're asking if you'll assist.
Well, the answer is no.
Granting your sorrows, Cooper.
I'm on duty, actually, mate.
Oh, that's right. You're lunch boy. Over the table, good Sam.
Ready, mate.
Hey, Bryce. You're not planning to talk to anyone about this car, are you?
And who would I be talking to?
The original owner, perhaps?
Look, Adam, here's the deal. Yeah? You don't hurt me, I won't hurt you.
Fair enough.
Well, suddenly he's got himself a new bunch of mates and he doesn't give a rat's about it.
Well, he hasn't had the best of luck with some of his friends, has he?
Why you think he'd be willing to test these ones out a bit more?
Oh, I know. These ones are pretty groovy as far as Adam's concerned.
Well, we're not. I'm devastated.
Oh, I've seen this happen before, especially amongst the younger connies. They get a taste of the lifestyle outside the force and they turn.
Hey, you, watch it with your ageism, Uncle Ben. Yeah, he's not exactly turning, Ben. Yeah.
No, well, he's not being helpful either, is
No,
he?
he's just selling out, that's all.
What, so we're still going ahead with the OP or not?
We'll just see what happens. I mean, we'll take a crack at it. No...
BJ?
Yes?
No salami. Should go with your ham instead, mate.
Ham?
Yeah, ham.
Thanks, mate.
Your lunch, boss.
Oh, thank you.
Look, I'm sorry I didn't help PJ on the OP, but Bryce is a mate and I thought I should stand by him.
Well, it's your call, Adam.
Doesn't loyalty count for anything? I mean, it's...
We're investigating a case where a young man's life has been taken. We have a direct lead, and you've been asked to participate in solving the crime. Now, which is more important, that or making sure you're included in the next shout at the pub?
It's not as simple as that.
Huh? Look, in matters where personal and professional lines cross, we always have a choice. It's an uncomfortable part of the job, but... Well, it looks to me like you've already chosen where your loyalties lie.
Hey, want some company?
I'll manage, thanks.
Adam, no one is down on you. No, they're just a little bit disappointed.
Yeah, well, so am I, Dash.
Well, you know, for what it's worth. I admire you for sticking up for Bryce. It's not easy to make decisions like that.
No, it's not. Especially in a place like this.
Look, everyone has their expectations.
One-eyed opinions.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, we usually stick up for each other. Helps us get through some of the crap we have to deal with.
Yeah, look, Dash, thanks for supporting me over the last couple of days. I really appreciate it.
Ah, that's all right. I'm used to it. Come from a big family, eh? A little bit like this place.
Yeah. Look, I've been thinking about what you said. Bryce and I had an argument, and we're not on speaking terms, so there's no way I could have set him up for the OP anyway.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, some of your colleagues have expressed concerns over where your loyalties lie.
Mm-hmm. Look, boss, I'm 100% behind the OP, okay? And if Bryce is involved, then, you know.
Off you go, then.
Oh, that hamburger's giving me indigestion, I'll tell you. Oh!
No. Jeez.
Well, you know, Doily, once upon a time, you would have given your right arm to sit alone with me for 2 hours in a patrol car.
I usually say the red one's for me.
Lee.
Move over. Our shift.
You made it. Good lad. All right.
Adam?
Yep.
Geez, that looks like Bryce.
Let's go.
95099 Thomas Station.
Go ahead,
We have a buyer. We're going near Nova.
Come here. Righto. Craig, you idiots.
So you've been taking employees' personal details from the computer at Spin Access and then using these details to register converted vehicles?
Yes.
Right. Now, who's been taking these off your hands, Mr. Oliver?
Dealers?
You got some names for us?
I'd rather not say, actually.
Right. Interview suspended at 3:10 p.m. for Senior Constable Stewart to make further inquiry. All right, fair enough, Craig, if you wanted to protect your mates, but anything you do tell us now may well hold you in good stead in the long run.
Look, I could tell you, but I'd be implicating innocent parties.
Craig, are you saying that these parties had no idea that they were purchasing stolen vehicles?
That's correct. They all thought the cars were legit.
They had no idea that they were pinched?
No.
So, you must have whacked him with a fair few offences, then?
No, only got him on theft at this stage. No doubt there's going to be a whole stack more once we complete this investigation.
Not to mention the mechanic and the panel beater. Shake a few bugs out of the rug, eh?
And so he's totally pulled the wool over Bryce Richards' eyes.
Oh, blind as.
He was best of mates with him at the pub last night, wasn't he?
Yeah. Adam, must be good to have your mate in the clear, eh?
Well, it's no great surprise. I told you all along, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Haven't had the sound system installed yet, eh?
No. All the money's tied up in the car, unfortunately.
You set Craig up with that car?
Yeah. Mate, they thought it was you.
I didn't. There wasn't much I could do about it, though, you know? Tough call. Good thing I wasn't involved. Mate, you've got no idea. Listen, Bryce. If this business with my car is found out, I'm stuffed. Our secret, good. Good. Adam. I feel I owe you an apology over the matter with my mum. It's a pretty major problem when you're pinching things you don't need. But she's organised some counselling. Mate, it's family. I understand.
There you go.
Hey!
What's that?
Anti-pasta.
Anti-pasto. Oh.
Pasto?
No, get sophisticated.
No matter how you say it, it looks like rabbit food to me.
My shout, everyone.
I'll give you a hand. Look, I just wanted to say I'm glad you came to your senses today. It's not always easy when there are friends involved.
No, it's not.
I thought we'd lost you for a minute back there. Look, we all make honest mistakes. The important thing is to be able to learn from them, admit to them. Chris, could I have 1, 2, 3 beers, 5 beers, glass of water?